I'm Roslin. I'm the founder of Cookery School at Little Portland Street. We started 15 years ago, and at the core of all that we do is sustainability. We believe that it is really important to buy the best ingredients that we can, that are locally sourced, that aren't going to deplete the environment of very valuable resources, and we work within that framework. I'd always wanted to cook from the time I was young. My family didn't approve, so it was always something I hankered to do. I think the thing about doing something at my age is that you don't sell out. You either do it properly or you don't bother to do it. Food is going to be the last thing that I do in my life, so if you're doing it, you do it properly and you stick to your guns and you do what you believe is the correct thing to do. The cleaning materials are really important because we don't like using anything that contains heavy chemicals and food. We just believe they don't go together to start with. We don't use any additives or preservatives in anything ever. Everything we have is good old-fashioned products. Alongside that, the whole Delphis thing fits very comfortably. I'm really old, so I remember the early days of eco products, and they were bloody awful. They were terrible. They stained your clothes with white stains. They really were bad. It's not like that at all. I think they're totally on a par with the products that you get that are horrible, that are scented, that are chemistry sets. And I think they're doing exactly the same job, but without damaging the environment. I think that's really, really important. Well, we run a course called Sustainable Kitchen, and it's not a course that tells people what they have to do. It's just a conscience-pricking course, really. It's just trying to make people aware of practices, particularly bad practices, and try and make them think of good practices. And I think that's about all you can do. I think if you become holier than thou, you have a problem. Everything that we use, we look at to see if it's environmentally friendly. And not only things like cleaning products, even the food. Because we battle like mad with prawns. Most prawns have got sodium metabisulfite on them. You do not need sodium metabisulfite on them. It's because they've badly farmed. So what goes into people's bodies is very important to us. We don't use any additives or preservatives in anything. It's an absolute cardinal rule.